Hey guys, before we start the show, we just want to give a quick shout out to some of our new supporters on Patreon. And we got a lot this week, so thank you to Dan Dooley, Timothy Bates, Steve Wisniewski, Joe Streck, Mark Maravillas, Quentin Adams, Michael McDevitt, No Way Rich Swan, yes, that's his real name, Rosemary, Melange Palmer, Daniel Woodhead, and Autumn Wolf.
Daniel Woodhead.
Yeah.
Nice. Former Jet.
Yes.
Those are some cool names. We have some cool named fan usernames.
Yes, we do, yeah.
So
yeah, we updated our Patreon, giving out some more rewards.
Yeah.
We did the first pay-per-view recap exclusive to Patreon.
That's right.
So thank you for everyone that has supported us through this, new change on the show format.
Yeah, and it was time to kind of take it to the next level, right? Again, we have a lot of expenses and we're doing this show. We love doing the show for you guys. We want to keep doing it. Let's just put it that way. So appreciate it.
And we're going to be doing one movie recap or special recap per month. Yes,
do it.
That's what the $5 or more gets.
Yeah.
On Patreon, $5 or more.
Do it.
You get every special recap and all the pay-per-view recaps.
Done.
Exclusive to Patreon. So thank you guys for your support, and we hope more of you join.
Appreciate it.
Patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling.
I'm not finished with you.
1, 2, is this on?
Well, I might not be the biggest or the strongest girl going into this match, but I'm definitely the smartest.
I don't know about that.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with the T-shirt twins, Joe Pisano and Eric Hamilton.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Wow.
Form of the Slamilton.
Okay.
I was gonna say form of Joe Pisano.
Oh,
I'm already cool.
All right.
So I didn't get the memo that we were all supposed to wear the kick-out spear pin repeat
Really?
shirts today. Yeah. Because Roman didn't do that.
You should
this
update
week.
your email proxy.
I'm sure our fans will tell you guys that this is the first time I'm wearing one of our shirts to a podcast. So
Probably,
you're welcome.
yeah.
Son of a bitch.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured I'd start promoting the show.
It's
Yeah?
funny because
I
I was
figured
wearing
you'd
my
start,
Kevin Owens shirt yesterday.
Oh yeah, were you?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you gotta support the Kevin Owens show, man.
I do.
Yeah.
So you also decided to chew gum apparently on the podcast as well?
Let me tell you what's going on right now. Okay.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I had a life-changing moment on the way to the studio.
Yeah?
You decided to go with double mint?
No. No, Andrew. I got into a minor car incident, is what I call it.
Yikes.
A giant piece of lumber came barreling towards me.
Mm-hmm.
I swerved. It hit my mirror. It didn't come through the windshield, but I saw my life flash before my eyes.
I saw that video
So
on
you got an eyelash.
So I figured I'd do a turn. It was time for a turn.
Yeah.
And I was a face already.
You were?
Yeah.
Do faces brag about their title reigns that much?
Yeah.
Roman Reigns does.
Do
Wow.
faces...
And I retired. And I had a great match with one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. And I was lucky enough to come out. And I retired
His ass.
The Undertaker.
Yep.
So I figured, heel Joe,
Hill Joe.
choose gum.
Yeah.
It's so disrespectful.
You got the beard
the Shawn
going
Michaels,
again.
I'm a bad guy beard.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what?
I'll do it, Mr. Perfect.
You know why he turned heel, Andrew?
I don't want to.
Huh?
You know why he turned heel?
Why is that?
Got glass jaw.
He's got glass jaw?
Should have let it go a little bit longer.
I should have.
You know what happens?
Turns out your car has glass. How about
You know what happens to good guys when they turn heel?
Yeah.
What's that?
Really powerful, famous good guys,
Mm-hmm.
like
that?
Hulk Hogan and Stone Cold when they go heel.
Oh,
Yeah.
what happens?
Give them a glass jaw. They get beat up by Rey Mysterio,
That's true.
That's
That is true.
100% accurate.
Conan,
Yeah. I think
and
Kane,
Zack Ryder.
Kane all time is like 1-50 against Rey Mysterio.
I think so.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. So yeah,
And that
look,
one is when he beat him for the title, cashing in Money in the Bank.
Right.
yeah. So I'm just happy to be here.
Hey,
I'm happy to be your pay-per-view champion once again,
Mm-hmm.
proving that I know more about this shitty company
Yeah.
than you guys.
Just mute his mic.
I
Just
really
mute. You don't mute the champ's mic.
should. You're gonna get the Josh treatment pretty
Oh,
soon.
what is this, CM Punk? You guys are all of a sudden gonna.
That's it.
Yeah, because you won't hear my voice from like
From any
other
of the other mics
microphones.
that are 2
Yeah,
feet away.
I look forward to people listening to the podcast. I have no clue what's going
No,
on.
no
right
idea.
now.
You have to describe it.
Yes.
Yeah.
We muted Joe's
let the
mic.
record show that he is holding up 2 fingers. Your Honor, please.
Yes. Absolutely.
There's always room for my cousin Vinny jokes.
Yeah.
So Raw and SmackDown overall, not horrid.
I actually liked SmackDown a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Raw had its issues.
Right. It's
know?
just too long. I think that's what it proves. They basically had the same show, but Raw had an extra hour of shit to fill.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whereas
Exactly.
SmackDown had 4 matches in 2 hours. It was tight. You had storylines that moved on. You had new storylines form.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind
You
of.
had cool matches.
I
yeah.
definitely like the Seth and Dean show.
Yeah.
I'm definitely feeling that on Raw, so I'm glad that's happening.
Yeah.
So let's just get to it. How
Yeah.
about that?
All right.
Let's go.
Let's just
Let's
go.
dive right in.
So Eric's hero Kurt Angle kicks off Monday Night Raw.
All right. Not
Which-
the worst way to start
No,
Raw,
no,
but...
seriously though, how much better is it than like Stephanie?
Oh,
or,
yeah, absolutely.
You know, I'm just thinking like, as soon as that music hits, I'm just like, cool, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, Raw.
Everyone chanting
Let's
you
go.
suck, and he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, all right.
By the way, I was last week. I got really fascinated again with the Montreal screw job for some reason, and I was like looking at videos online. I actually looked up the video of Shawn Michaels like in 2002 when they had that show that aired for like a season. It was like called WWE Confidential or something like that.
Oh, yeah,
and that
yeah,
was
yeah.
where Shawn Michaels for the first time admitted that he was in on it.
Yeah.
He was like,
Oh,
"Yes, I knew."
Yeah.
And
Everyone was like, what?
yeah. So I was watching all that stuff, and then I ended up watching. I went to the network and watched that Survivor Series, you know, because I wanted to see it. So I was skipping. I actually like skipped through the whole thing, and then like midway through Survivor Series, there was obviously a traditional Survivor Series match with like Ken Shamrock and a few other people. And this was before Kurt Angle was a wrestler in WWE. Obviously, they came out to Kurt Angle's theme song.
What?
So they had that theme song for a few years before Kurt Angle was a wrestler.
What?
Well, when
Yeah.
was this?
97.
That's because
Survivor
they
Series
were already
97.
courting him after he won the Olympics in 96.
Yeah, but
that's
I
fine,
doubt
but
that
why
music-
use the theme song?
Yeah, but
Yeah, right.
I doubt they knew that was going to be his theme song. at
But
the
whose
time,
was
you
it?
know?
You don't come out to like a non-theme
They
song.
did. They all came out,
like
all
one
4
song.
people came out together. Yeah, because it was America, and I guess that sounded like an American song, you know? But I was like, wait, what the
Weird.
fuck is
All right,
happening?
we're going to have to
But-
go back and watch that.
We're gonna have to research this.
You know, Andrew,
Yeah.
the Montreal screw job was a cover-up for 9/11.
Yeah, but that happened before 9/11.
Cover-up.
Matter of fact, Eric, 9/11 was a cover-up for the Montreal screw job. You had it backwards. Oh, I do want to say one thing. Sorry, just before I forget. I do want to thank my co-champ, Campy, a.k.a. Chris, real name, who helped me fill out the bracket.
Right.
Now, he almost screwed me
Sure.
because I said they will not reveal who the culprits were. With
That was
Fandango.
bullshit. If they would have revealed that, because I picked Harper and Rowan, and I'm more
Yeah.
convinced than ever that it is Harper and
Oh,
Rowan.
right.
So
Seriously.
as soon as that comes out, that's who they are. The title's mine. I'm taking the
Yeah.
title. You know, just because.
It said, would they solve it on this show? On this fucking show. Clear as day.
By the way, you always like to talk about how getting the matches right is the most important thing. I got the most matches right.
That's
Hey, let me
true.
tell you, Andrew,
And I
would
didn't
still,
win.
I would still trade that to this day because I think I would have won your WrestleMania, which I got. I was like 8 for 8 at the WrestleMania. I still lost.
Oh yeah, you picked the Hardys to win.
No, that was my only one, but you can't obviously pick a.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, as long as you don't pick something stupid like Taker to beat Reigns, then you're definitely in on it. You're definitely close.
Read the shirt. Read the shirt.
Read your fucking shirt. So yeah. Anyways, let's get to Monday Night Raw, shall we?
Let's shall.
So like I said, Kurt Angle kicks off the show. He talks about meeting his son for the first time, and that Jason Jordan, his son, will have his first match on Raw tonight. So
Oh, boy.
He's really
so this
excited
guy's never wrestled singles in the WWE, right?
right.
Not really.
And the only reason he traded or just signed him
Yeah,
was because he's his son.
right.
So as long as you can prove
Yeah.
on like a DNA test that it's your blood relative, you can bring him to your show.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, I mean, we mentioned this last week. Like, at least make it make sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
say maybe he was a free, like, just have some stupid trade. You couldn't trade Kalisto for him or some stupid
right.
shit
Or
like
even
that.
say like I talked to Shane.
Yeah.
And since after he found out, we made a small trade.
Right.
Yeah. Kalisto.
I traded Summer Rae, who's never going to be on the show again anyway.
He should have said, I traded the rights to pay for my son.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Actually, we bought that from Del Rio, and he gave us the rights to Page.
Yeah.
So Angle then brings up Strowman interrupting the #1 contenders match last week, and then he says at SummerSlam, Brock Lesnar will face Braun. So he gets interrupted by Strowman,
Obviously, it's Braun.
who comes out and he tells Angle, the next words that come out of your mouth better be Braun Strowman or else.
Yeah.
And I wish he wouldn't say the or else part. It makes him
I mean,
sound
what's he
like-
really gonna do?
Yeah, exactly.
And why do they? I don't like the giant retard character that they're basically making him. You know what I mean? Or else.
Right. I don't like
Like,
the or else part.
You're like Frankenstein, basically. Like you're a big dumb idiot who can kill people.
Basically, yeah.
So Samoa Joe comes out, he tells Strowman to fuck off, and he tells Angle to give him the beast. And then finally Roman Reigns gets in the ring and reminds everyone of his accomplishments in the WWE, including retiring The Undertaker.
Like,
Just like this. And I retired The Undertaker.
at this point, can the kid? Why do the kids even like Reigns at this point?
Seriously.
He tried to murder a man at Great Balls of Fire,
Yeah.
so he's not even John Cena anymore. He's far from John Cena's
Did
character.
Shawn Michaels go around saying, and I retired Ric Flair? No. He's like, I feel so fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goaded me into bringing my best. It took my best to retire him in his last
And
match.
then, like, just to get the fans to forgive Shawn, they had Batista beat the fuck out of Shawn at the
The
next
next-
pay-per-view.
yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit?
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, Batista. Like, you turned on Rick before,
Yeah.
like, Shawn did. I mean, come on.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And Rick basically said, I want your best to see if I should still be doing this.
Yeah.
It was the way they did it was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
To make a little bit of heat between them.
Yeah.
And he's like, bring it your best, because if I can't beat Shawn, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
It was a great thing.
Well, that was when Shawn was like, I'm gonna have to take you out in the woodshed and shoot old Yeller in the head. And Ric Flair's like, what? Why you never? He went crazy on him. So yeah, it was good stuff. So Kurt Angle then says Lesnar will defend the Universal Championship against Samoa Joe, Roman Reigns, and Braun Strowman in a fatal four-way match at SummerSlam. And I think we figure the main reason for this is so that Lesnar can once again drop the title without getting pinned. Right?
Exactly.
So I guess Joe gets pinned by Reigns.
Reigns wins it for sure.
I think so.
I don't know. It's a tough call.
You can have Braun be like a nice Frankenstein's monster champion for a few months.
Oh, we'd love that.
Yeah,
I would
it'd be
definitely
great.
love that.
Yeah.
He could hold it till WrestleMania for all I care.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Build
then-
up someone like,
and then
I don't
Reigns
know,
will be-
Seth Rollins, have him win the Rumble. I don't know about, I mean, come on. It's
I
his
don't
time.
know.
Yeah. So
Dean,
Kurt,
Shinsuke, debut Rude. So many choices. And then they'll fuck it up.
Of course.
of course they will.
course they
And you know what? You're going to fuck it up in Philly, and Philly's not going to be too happy about it.
No.
Oh my God. Is it
Are you
Philly?
fucking up in Philly?
They'll burn
And
the
wasn't
fucker
that-
down.
And that was when Philly hosted the Rumble just a few years ago when Roman won. And that was when they booed him out of the fucking arena, including The Rock.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was Philly, yeah. So anyways, Kurt makes the announcement. He leaves the ring, but Samoa Joe is pissed off that he won't get Lesnar one-on-one again.
Yeah.
Even though really he doesn't deserve it because he lost.
Yeah.
Strowman then says he doesn't care how many people he's facing because he just likes piling bodies.
Piling bodies. It's just
So Roman tells him to shut up, and he punches Braun in the face. And then Joe and Roman team up on Strowman, throw him over the barricade.
where he almost takes a guy out in the front
Yeah, he
row.
really
Yeah.
does.
Yeah. Joe then attacks Roman, and eventually Joe and Braun end up back in the ring. Joe starts to lock in the coquina clutch on Strowman, but then the entire Raw locker room runs out to separate everyone.
Yeah. No, first it's a security detail.
Right.
Yeah, they throw him around. Then the whole roster comes
throw him out.
That one guy took a huge fucking bump.
Holy shit.
That guy better be a superstar in the next 3 months.
Seriously.
That guy he should have gotten a you deserve it chance.
Jeez.
So Braun throws this guy over the top rope, and the guy jumps as well.
Floor.
He didn't touch the ropes. He just flew
touch
over the
But
ropes.
the thing was, there
landed
was
on his
no
fucking
one
shoulder.
there to catch him.
No.
The guy had to like roll and hit his back and his shoulder, and he's like sitting there like, ah!
Yeah, that was
I don't
a
know
hell
if
of
it
a
was
bump.
good
I don't think he
selling.
was selling. I think he was legitimately in pain.
That's
I
his
saw a ref go check on him. Like, buddy.
No, that was his tryout. I think even Vince had to be like, damn, sign that beast.
Yeah.
He's gonna puke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, look, I think they sometimes they do hire professional stunt guys that can take those kind of bumps and you know what I mean?
Still, I mean,
if he's a wrestler, like an indie wrestler, and wherever Raw was,
you would guess.
give him another look, because holy shit.
At least give him an episode of NXT. I mean, come on.
An episode,
An episode, yeah.
So the segment ends with Braun power slamming Roman in the middle of the ring while some superstars hold Samoa Joe back.
And while the audience doesn't care.
It wasn't horrible, though. I like the feud between all these guys.
I know, but
I think the Fatal 4-Way
the
could
whole
actually be
build-up
pretty
was
decent.
so predictable. Braun coming out. Oh, they're going to make it a Fatal 4-Way now. Oh, it's a Fatal 4-Way now. Oh, okay, thanks.
I know. We all knew it, but still.
It's also interesting how they're, this is the main, like, those are the 3 main guys on Raw now, and they're only on 1 segment a week, pretty much,
Basically, yeah.
So they're saving them, I guess, but. So next up, speaking of not saving people, we have Finn Balor versus Elias Sampson for the 3rd week in a row.
In a no
DQ match this time.
No Boner Mania match.
No guitar DQ match or whatever. So Finn's a lot more aggressive than usual in this match because he's pissed off. He's also wearing tape on his shoulder from the guitar shot from last week.
Yeah.
He's summoning the Demon Kang.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Balor ends up hitting Sampson with some chair shots to the back. And then he hits the coup de grace, but then dip.
Nice.
The lights come back on, and Bray immediately hits the Sister Abigail on Finn, and Sampson pins him for the win.
So they'll be fighting next week on Raw again.
Finn Balor and Elias Sampson.
Yeah, of course.
In a no Bray Wyatt match.
No Bray Wyatt match.
No Bray Wyatt
A no
match.
dips match.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then we go backstage, and what looks like just a backstage segment quickly turns into a commercial. Bayley tells the Hardy Boys, everyone is still talking about the return of Sonic Pretzel Dogs! And Matt and Jeff are sad because they thought she meant them. So
Matt and Jeff are like, yeah, we
what
sure
did you
would.
think I was talking about?
Yeah. They're like, oh, we sure would like to see you put that wiener in your mouth.
Yeah, those pretzel dogs do look good, though. I will admit that.
Yeah.
Hey,
let's go get pretzel dogs. We'll be right back. All right.
We'll be right back.
Yes. So she gives them a hug to console them. Then Renee Young interviews Kurt Angle, and he says he's nervous about his son, Jason Jordan. He's nervous about his son's first match on Raw tonight, but he's confident that he'll do well.
Is his first match against
It's his first
Kane,
match ever.
Big Show?
Right, exactly.
Is his first match against Seth Rollins or
It's
a member
Samoa
of the
Joe.
Shield?
It's got to be Samoa Joe.
Who's it against?
Kurt Hawkins?
And he's nervous? You have no faith in your son.
Renee
Kurt.
should have been like, no, it's okay, Kurt. He's fighting Kurt Hawkins.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he's going to win. It's true. It's damn true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So Emma then walks up and complains that she's been sitting on the sidelines lately, which, as well as a lot of fans on Twitter have been complaining lately.
Yes.
Yeah, this was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Her, like, oh, yeah, nice son. What about me?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
And then she says she wonders what she has to do to get noticed and says, maybe I'll start dating your son. And then Kurt's like, "Brr, brr, how dare you fuck my 25-year-old son?
Well, she should have said, oh, that would be a hell of a grandkid.
Exactly.
Nice.
I'd be like, well, he's a lucky
agree.
boy.
It's funny. She's like, what do I have to do to get people's attention?
Yeah.
And then she puts photos like this on Instagram.
Of her
What
butt.
does she have to do?
You have my attention.
Yeah.
Emma, you had my curiosity.
Yeah.
But now you have my attention.
Yeah.
So Kurt says, fine, I'll give you a match tonight against Nia Jax.
Because she's a monster.
You know, a heel versus heel match. So next
Classic heel versus heel
And,
match.
you know, it kind of sucks because Emma's actually a pretty decent wrestler.
Yeah, they
like
gave her
I
a
dig her
squash.
Limerick. She's, did I say Limerick or gimmick? I don't know.
Limerick.
I dig her Limerick. And no, I mean, she's got a pretty cool gimmick. You know, she comes out, she's like a badass, and she kicks people's
Well, her
ass.
gimmick is she's supposed to be a badass, but she never beats anyone. She always gets her ass kicked.
She always jobs
So
out.
she looks like a badass, but then she gets her ass
Honestly, I was really disappointed we never got to see the Emelina gimmick.
kicked. I know, me too.
What was that all about?
I know,
Apparently,
me
that's
too.
why she's not being used, because she turned down that gimmick
Yeah.
after they were like ready to debut her.
There's no way that happened.
Well, they said that she was just doing very bad. She wasn't like doing the gimmick well.
She was
They were
pulling an
like-
Orton.
What was the gimmick, though? Wouldn't even know. Fabulousness?
I think it's basically what Lana's doing now.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what it looked like.
So
I'm just fabulous. That's
yeah.
all.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Enzo versus Big Cass, and before the match, Big Show advises Enzo not to go through with it, but Enzo won't take no for an answer. This match, by the way, was brought to you by the Sonic Pretzel Dog, just like we...
Yeah, of course.
So that was the match, right? It was a pretzel dog eating contest?
No, here's what I don't
So
understand.
once again, I guess I'm an idiot, because I was like, okay, fine, this will be the roll-up victory, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Another complete squash match.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Apparently, Enzo sells more merchandise than anybody.
Yep.
Okay? The fans love him. The kids love him. Mm-hmm. I mean, the fans, they're not like booing him. Like, they love him.
Are they?
They love his gimmick. I think for the most part. It's getting a little old, but for the most part, right? So, in his tag matches, he's the one who gets destroyed all the time.
Yeah.
In reality and in fake wrestling.
Yes.
Then, he fights Big Cass twice and gets destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is he a good wrestler? Like, at some point, they might have to say, like... hey, this guy's not a good professional wrestler. He probably shouldn't wrestle anymore.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like,
True.
they have him fighting Big Cass.
Yeah.
Who else has he really fought?
Well, you got to fight
But
your tag
anytime-
team partner and have a best of 7.
He obviously
He's 0 for
needs,
2.
But they're former quote unquote brothers, right? Because they're super close. You should at least be able to, anytime it's people that are really close are like, oh well, they know each other really well, so this should be an interesting matchup. But no, it's not. It's just
Even
brute
when Shawn
strength.
Michaels had to fight Diesel,
Yeah.
like there was some back and forth. Like,
Right.
Shawn would hit him 6 times and Diesel would hit him once and Shawn would fall down.
Yeah.
There's that element, of
Right.
course.
Yeah.
But Shawn would get offense on him.
Yeah.
They're not even letting Enzo get any offense at all.
Like, obviously, Big Cass wins the feud, obviously, but you can't let him get one, like, fruit roll-up victory on Big Cass.
Yeah, nothing.
Well, I mean,
Come
this
on,
is why
WWE,
Enzo
you
needs to
love
go to
fruit
2
roll-ups.
to
Gonna be,
5.
yeah. Is it going to be one of these like loss, win, I win the whole thing?
Yeah. That's it.
No.
There's no way
You've
he's,
won
I,
one
I don't
match.
think he's ever going to beat Big Cass.
Anyone.
Unless, like, Big Show, distracts him or something.
Yeah, like knockout
or
punch.
anyone, right. So anyways, Cass destroys Enzo. He takes his time with him this time before putting him away. Then he continues to beat on Enzo after the match. So the Big Show comes out. And
Gets his ass kicked.
Big Cass tells Show to stay away or I'll snap Enzo's neck.
Yeah, wait,
What was
what?
that? He's holding him by the fucking head. He's like, I'll break his fucking neck.
I don't give a fuck.
That's like your former brother?
Yeah.
And what does Big Show do to respond to that? I'm just going to get in the ring.
Yeah, he just keeps coming.
Are you gonna
I'm
snap
gonna
his
get in
neck?
the ring.
Oh, let me get in
You're
the ring.
bluffing.
Hey, he called Cass's bluff.
Yeah.
Because Cass
Enzo
was
should be
bluffing.
like, hey, Big Show, what the fuck?
Right.
Oh,
What
what?
if he-
Now you want to fight me?
Again, remember the reason why the Authority came back in power is because Seth Rollins was going to break Edge's neck.
Yeah.
And John Cena apparently cares about Edge now and, brought back the Authority.
No, fine. The Authority's back. And then he
Yeah.
goes, I'm a snapping it.
He goes, I'm going to kill him anyway.
And then Cena gets in the ring in time.
Yeah.
Proving none of that was necessary.
Right, exactly.
Ah.
Hey, I don't bring back the Authority. Never mind. I didn't sign any contract, so I don't bring back the Authority.
Yeah, what
I
contract did
kind
I
of
sign?
thought like Big Show was going to get in there and he was going to KO punch Enzo. Like, yeah, fuck that guy.
Let's be an awesome tag team.
Right?
And win forever.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
That would have been great.
Would be the first time.
And Big Cass gets an actual title, tag title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without this loser.
Basically.
Just proving that Enzo's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, he really did hold you back. Sorry.
No,
our
you know
mistake.
what would be
Our
good is
mistake.
if Enzo won the tag titles with Big Show.
Don't say that.
No, and then just to stick it in Big Cass's face, like, looks like I didn't need you, you fuck.
He doesn't need a
bigger
title.
guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't need a title to stick it in Big Cass's face.
Oh, does he? I don't know. So anyways, Big Show gets in the ring.
Right.
Cass pushes Enzo into Show, and then he hits Show with a big boot. 5 Empire elbows.
5.
And then some stomps. He finishes it off with some stomps. Where's the Raw? By the way, where's the Raw roster to get Cass off Big Show like they got Strowman, Joe, and Reigns off each other?
I guess they were all tired from that.
They don't
like,
give a fuck.
Hey, get out there. Oh, guy, give us a minute. Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Hurt my neck when he pushed me. He pushed me. Did you see he pushed me?
Exactly. So then we go backstage, and Renee Young asks Alexa Bliss if she has a preference on who wins between Sasha and Bayley. And Alexa says she doesn't care because she's just excited that Sasha and Bayley's friendship will be destroyed tonight.
And was it?
No.
Never.
Not yet, at least.
I mean, I guess not.
Next up, we have Nia Jax getting an easy win over Emma after basically just falling on her.
Because she's a monster.
Because she's a monster. Then backstage, Charlie Caruso interviews Akira Tozawa, who wants another rematch against Daivari. Unlike all of us, Titus walks up and tells Akira that he had his match against Daivari canceled because his shoulder is too injured.
Yeah.
Tozawa gets pissed off again, and he says he's going to the ring anyway, so they go to the ring. Tozawa calls out Daivari, but Neville comes out instead.
Right.
Neville acts like a dick, so Tozawa headbutts Neville, and then he hits a senton bomb.
Boom.
And then Daivari comes out and clotheslines Tozawa and Neville.
Yeah.
How exciting.
So the Titus brand is kind of in shambles. Like,
It is.
where's Apollo Crews?
Is it
Apollo
ever not in
Crews?
shambles?
Akira Tozawa, like, he's halfway injured.
And I guess
Where
he's
are
halfway
people?
out the. I guess he's halfway out the Titus brand. Right?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so.
Seems like he's not.
If you're
gonna
wondering
be
where
hanging
people
around.
are, like, let's say like Cesaro.
Yeah,
Where was Cesaro? He was playing basketball with us on Saturday.
that's right. Yeah.
We met Cesaro. Mini Cesaro.
Yes. I told the story on the NXT.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Cesaro and Sheamus were like just backstage. There was all on Raw. They were just watching the tag match backstage.
Yeah.
We just saw like 5 seconds of them. So backstage, Sasha and Bayley are arguing about who's going to win their match, and Sasha's acting a little cocky. So I don't know if she's going to turn heel soon or whatever. I don't know.
Right.
Next up, Renee interviews Jason Jordan backstage, and I don't know how many times Jordan said Kurt Angle is my father in this promo,
Yeah.
but it was a lot of times.
Yeah,
a
we
lot
get
of
it.
the times.
Yes, we understand.
So tell us about your match tonight, Jason. Well, Kurt Angle is my father.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to be fighting Kurt Hawkins. How have you prepared for it? Well, got to be honest with you. Kurt Angle is my father.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, enough about that, though. But look, Kurt Angle came in my mom and made me because he's my dad.
Well,
I
my
was
dad
wondering,
pushed
like-
the cheeks.
I don't know, like, do you think it's really his dad? Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Next up, Seth tells Dean backstage that he's excited for their first tag team match together in 3 years, but says that they need a plan. Dean says, I don't do plans. But Seth tells him that, they have to worry about 3 guys tonight. And then Dean says, you have to worry about 3 guys. I have to worry about 4.
4.
Damn.
Ooh.
And he wasn't talking about Maurice because she doesn't
Wasn't
have a dick. He's talking about Seth.
Wait, what? Yeah, that was a great line.
Yeah, it was
Great
good.
line.
Mhm. Next up, we have Bayley versus Sasha with Alexa Bliss on commentary. This was a really good match with a really stupid ending.
Really good
So
match with really
fucking
good
bad.
commentary. Love Alexa on the microphone.
Yeah.
Let her talk as much as she wants during
Yeah.
woman stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can anyone explain to me how the end of this match makes sense? Sasha
No.
hits a frog splash off the top rope,
Uh-huh.
goes for the pin. Bayley then just kicks out.
Super no sell.
Yeah, she
After like 1.
Yeah, she kicks out and then just decides to pin Sasha without doing anything to her
Yeah.
and gets the win. It's not even a roll-up. She just kicks
Look,
out and pins her
look.
immediately.
Look. Scoot over. So, go to pin me. Oh, you frog splash.
One,
One,
two.
two. Oh, wait, no. 1, 2, 3.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, Sasha didn't even move.
No,
It was like she was knocked out from the frog splash.
Yeah.
Like, duh.
Calm down, Rob Van Dam.
No
all right?
Cell Bailey.
Makes no sense.
No Cell. Yeah.
Remember,
Just weird.
before WrestleMania 32 in Dallas, they had a number one contender match between Sasha and Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
And whoever wins got to fight Charlotte at WrestleMania. It ended in a double pin. Do you remember what happened? Sasha did like a flip. They were both on the top rope. Sasha flipped over Becky and powerbombed her. And then Sasha just fainted after she powerbombed her. And then there was like a double pin.
Right.
It was like, why did she faint after hitting a powerbomb?
Yeah,
Right.
taking none of it.
It just reminded me of that, like something stupid like that. So it made no sense.
I guess the effort took a lot out of her, Kang.
Kang, after
No,
the
it would
match,
have been one thing if, like, you know, Bailey kicked out and then did a move to Sasha. Like, oh, okay, Bailey's resilient, I guess.
yeah.
But for her to just, like, roll her over.
She should have missed. Put her knee up. Anything.
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 That's ridiculous.
Anything.
That's like a bad indie show right there.
Exactly.
Like, where it just makes no sense at all. Mm-hmm. So next up, we have Jason Jordan versus Kurt Hawkins, with Kurt Angle cheering his son backstage, and Jordan gets the win with he basically hits
Punches.
American Alpha's finisher, but by himself.
Yeah.
Like, it used to be he did, and then Gable would do the other part, but he did both things by himself.
Exactly.
Proving he never needed Chad Gable.
Exactly.
He can win the tag
Hey,
titles
you know
on
what?
his own.
Don't count out Chad Gable yet.
Yeah.
Surprises in store.
He doesn't want to ruin the surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has the same music he still has the American Alpha theme song.
He does.
So maybe he
and
stole
Gable's
it.
nowhere to be found except popping out
So
of the dressing room.
he's the new Roman Reigns.
He's the new Roman Reigns. He just took his tag team's name, or his tag team's music.
Jason
Well, I'm
American
excited to
Alpha
see how
Jordan.
Chad Gable's going to get a huge push then and
Oh, yeah.
do better.
Yeah. So next up, we have the Revival versus Gallows and Anderson,
In a
which is who's the face match. But before the match, the Revival come out, they brag about why they're the best tag team in the WWE, but then Gallows and Anderson come out and start acting like baby faces. They even get a cheap pop by saying how great Washington, D.C. is.
Yeah, weird. But then they called them nerds, though, again.
Well, they called the Revival nerds.
Yeah.
And the Revival bad guys, but like...
Weird.
But yeah, Gallows, I guess because they were like, well, someone has to be the face, at least even for a 10-minute match.
In a house show, maybe, but not like this.
No.
Yeah,
You still got to be weird.
Especially if next week on Raw they're going to be heels.
Again?
Yeah.
Which I'm sure they are, yeah. So the Hardy Boys come out during the match, which distracts both teams, but in the end it helped the Revival pull off the victory. And after the match, the Hardys rushed the ring and beat up Dash and Dawson, causing them to retreat. So we have another Hardy's Revival, This Means Nothing match to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no broken like anything for
Right.
this week. They
Nothing's-
just came out and got pissed and got even.
Yeah.
Nothing's broken.
Nothing's broken.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, don't break it.
Yeah.
So next up, we have the main event, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins versus The Miztourage. And I just got to say, Bo Dallas, you know, I appreciate that you wore the black glove to, honor your grandfather, Blackjack Mulligan, but you really need to update your ring gear so that you look like the rest of The Miztourage,
Right.
right?
Yes.
Like Kurt Hawkins, he basically dresses like Corporate Kane now, because he's a part of The Miztourage. He's got the dark khaki pants, and like that fits the stable.
He means Curtis Axel.
What did I? Oh, I said Kurt Hawkins, didn't I? Son of a bitch.
That's all right. But look,
See, like, they
Curtin
come out,
Axis.
they're in suits or dressed sharp, and then Bo Dallas comes out looking like he's going to sit at a campfire and sing us more than words.
that's
Yeah,
funny.
he looks homeless.
But I kind of like that. Like when you have a stable, not everybody's the same in a stable.
Yeah,
You don't
but
have to all
for
be right to censor
one
and have the
guy,
same- Yeah, I don't know.
for
yeah.
one guy to be
I don't know, I like it.
completely out there different.
I like it.
completely different.
I like
Yeah.
it.
He looks like he would fit more in a 3-man band.
Like Road Dogg was different. X-Pac was different.
They
had
were
different guys, and
But they
and-
all wore DX shirts at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these guys aren't that.
Like
big to
these
have
guys
on
come
shit.
out in suits, and then one guy's like, "Hey, I don't like suits. So I just wore these
It is
jeans
true.
that look like
Like
someone
when they had
threw shit
when they
on."
had the Miz Awards, they're all just fancy, and then Bo Dallas is dressed homeless.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. It doesn't bother me.
Rhinestone
I understand.
jeans.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So Seth takes the punishment from the Miztourage for most of the match, but finally makes the hot tag to Dean.
Yep.
In the end, Miz
Dean
hits,
goes nuts. Like Dean had
Yeah.
like a bulldog and a clothesline at the same
Oh,
time.
yeah, yeah.
Then he knocks the Miz off the apron.
Yeah.
He was cleaning house.
He was.
Yeah.
In the end, Miz hits the skull-crushing finale on Dean and goes for the pin, but Seth breaks it up.
Yeah.
Then all 3 members of the Miztourage end up outside the ring, and Seth and Dean together do a suicide dive
In stereo.
on Axel and Dallas.
Yep.
The Miz sneaks back into the ring and rolls Ambrose up for a pin, but Dean kicks out. Rollins then hits the Miz with a flying knee off the top rope. Ambrose hits the Dirty Deeds and pins the Miz to get the win. After the match, Seth and Dean slap hands. They do kind of a bro hug thing, like, you know, Dean was really excited, and then Seth offers the shield fist. Ambrose thinks about it, and then he leaves the ring.
Well, he goes.
He leaves him hanging.
He's like this, and he's like,
Yeah.
he does like a little like fist bump, but far away where I don't touch you.
And then
Dean
Seth
leaves. Just holds it there
He
for
just
like
holds it.
But then
2
like
minutes.
then Dean gets like really excited about winning that match the whole way down the ramp. He's like so fired up that we won.
Right.
We beat 3 guys.
So
We beat Curtis Axel. Yeah.
So I like where they're going with this in this storyline. You know, it's like the bromance between Seth and Dean. It's kind of like, you know, Ross and Rachel on Friends. Like, are they gonna finally hook back up?
Are they going to trust each other again?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
We were on a break.
exactly.
Yeah.
Basically.
They were.
So next up,
Yeah.
so now on to SmackDown Live, which starts with the 3-time U.S. champion Kevin Owens, dressed in a full suit and tie.
Yes.
Full suit, completely buttoned up,
Looking classy.
with a tie.
Look good.
Yeah, handsome boy. He brags about his victory over Styles and then says he's reinstating the Kevin Owens U.S. Open Challenge.
I like
and
it.
it begins next week.
Next week, yeah.
Of course.
Great.
So out comes AJ Styles, who wants his rematch right now. Owens tells AJ that he's not defending his title tonight, but then break the wall down!
It's the return of Jericho! Welcome back, man!
It's good.
What are you doing here? What? No. What are you doing here? Quiet. You're not supposed to. Quiet. What are you? Tell me why you're here. What are you doing here? Quiet. What are you doing here? What? Quiet.
The return of Jericho, and we didn't see it coming.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't.
I knew.
Thank you, Jesus. I remember we
I knew.
talked about in rumors how it's likely he'll return at the end of July, but by then I forgot about it.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
like, you know, like it wasn't advertised.
I knew though.
You knew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
It was spoiled for me on Instagram before I got to watch
Oh,
it.
you didn't watch it
Son
live.
of a bitch!
Oh, that was so great.
I was like, what?
I was eating dinner. I'm like, what? Like, yeah.
Yeah. So what's great about this,
Yes.
besides Jericho returning, so AJ on Twitter at Steelwool27. So apparently, I'd sent out a tweet this morning.
Yes.
Saying nothing beats that warm, fuzzy feeling you get from Chris Jericho return. I put little heart eye emojis. So WWE does like a digital video talking about the return of Kevin Owens
On their YouTube page.
on their YouTube, the WWE YouTube page,
Yeah.
and they picked one tweet
One tweet.
to represent the Friends of Jericho's entire collective feelings.
Yeah.
And they picked this guy's.
Eric Hamilton.
Yes. So Eric What's Wrong was featured on a WWE
It's so
YouTube
great.
video.
And like the best thing is your Twitter avatar.
Yeah.
Is
of course.
is
The
your
Twitter
cartoon
avatar
face.
is soon.
Yeah.
I love it.
So yes, thank you again,
Adam,
AJ.
that's What's
for,
Wrong. Part of What's Wrong with this fucking company.
Yeah,
Podcast.
exactly.
Well, thank you, Eric, from What's Wrong with Wrestling.
Oh shit!
Did you get any followers since then?
No,
Probably
maybe
because
I don't
nobody
know.
watches that show.
Probably
on
because of
YouTube.
that.
How many views does that YouTube video have?
I've never even
Oh.
seen that show before.
Well, let's see. When he took the picture,
Well, it's just a YouTube video.
it had 5,000 views.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I've probably watched
But
like
but that's
3,000.
pretty cool that the WWE said, "All right, throw this guy's up.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
But
He's
I got-
I
got
mean-
a cartoon on his face and stuff."
Yeah. I got so excited when Jericho came out. It just shows how special, how special he is.
Amazing.
He really is.
Well, the video's up
One
to
of the
like
best.
78,000 views. So
Nice.
one
Where my
retweet,
follow
one,
is at.
one follow.
We
Come
need
Well, it's
on.
just tough
one
because
guy.
people are watching a YouTube video, like they're not gonna immediately go to Twitter after that.
Or they should.
You know,
They're like, "Who's this Eric? What's wrong?"
like
guy?"
if there was a button right there that said "Follow Eric," you know what I mean? Then
Yeah,
you'd
that
be
would-
better off. But yeah. Oh. So, anyways, Jericho says he wants his United States Championship rematch, but of course, Styles says he wants his rematch first.
Whoa.
Whoa.
So, of course, AJ Styles, you just made the list.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Owens was great because he starts walking up the ramp like during this whole time. He just like sneaks out of the ring.
He's just like, I'm just gonna
Let these two guys fight, I guess.
yeah,
He's like,
walks up the ramp,
Yeah.
Just gonna walk away.
and then right as he's about to leave, here comes the money.
Here it comes.
Here
Money
comes
talks.
brother.
Here he comes. Brother talks.
Brother.
He's gonna cut a promo. He's gonna make a match for the show. So Shane tells everyone that Owens will defend his title against Jericho and Styles. And he says, and it won't be at WrestleMania. And then he goes, because that's too far away. But it also won't be at SummerSlam. It's going to be tonight in the main event.
Yeah, that was weird.
I think he messed up.
Oh, really?
I think he said
And it won't
WrestleMania by
be
mistake.
at WrestleMania
Because, that's a long ways
or
away.
Survivor Series or the Rumble or SummerSlam.
So next up, we have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Baron Corbin.
Yep.
The Battleground rematch that nobody wanted.
Nobody.
And this time, Nakamura gets the clean pin
Crystal clear.
after hitting the Kinshasa on Corbin.
Yes.
So there you go.
And, this match was horrible.
Horrible.
There you go. Well, it's Baron Corbin. I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah.
So then we go backstage, and Dasha Fuentes interviews Naomi, but then Natalya walks up, and they have the worst back and forth we've seen in a long time. Why do you put your two worst actors in a segment together? Listen to this crap.
You have no respect for legends like the Hart family that helped pave the way for you. You disgust me. And at SummerSlam, I'm going to take that title and I'm going to restore honor back to the women's division. Got it?
Nope.
You know what? You are so stuck in that dirty dungeon of the past that you can't even see that this is the now. The women's evolution is about the future. This
The
represents
women's evolution?
I respect tradition. I didn't tarnish the title. I earned it. And I added a little piece of myself to it.
Yeah, that little piece sucks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently
I didn't
it's
tarnish
it's
the title.
women's
I just
evolution.
put a
too.
bunch
Did you
of
see that?
lights
Yeah, she's
on
an
it.
idiot.
The women's evolution.
Derp. Derp, 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 derp. So women are evolving to have green hair and
Glow in the dark titles.
in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh God, dude, what terrible! I don't
Horrible.
like you. I don't like you either. You're bad. You're bad.
Hey.
They just suck. They suck so much.
Hey.
So next up, we have Charlotte and Becky Lynch versus Lana and Tamina.
In an absolutely means nothing match.
Yes, in a Lana has to get pinned again match.
Yeah.
So at the
Yeah.
end, Lana tags herself in and then gets hit with a big boot from Charlotte, and Charlotte pins Lana for the win. And then Tamina yells at Lana after the match.
And then takes her back to her dungeon.
Her sex dungeon.
Her van by the river.
Again, every
Come
match.
on, so I can decide not to eat you.
Every match
Basically.
Lana's been in, she's gotten pinned
Yeah.
Yes.
since debuting.
Yeah.
What was the point? They just did this because they don't like her, I guess, to torture her?
No.
I
Is she
guess.
still being punished for revealing the engagement on Twitter or
I guess so.
Instagram or whatever?
No, come on. They just know she's the weakest link.
What's the
Just let
point?
her take the pin.
Why hype her with all those promos for so long?
Seriously.
And then she debuts, the crowd goes crazy for her because she's so effing hot,
Yeah.
and now they just make her completely irrelevant again.
Exactly.
I don't get it. So next up, we have Jinder Mahal coming out by himself. No Great Khali, no Singh brothers. They said the Singh brothers were too injured to be there.
Right.
Well, what was Khali? Is he still walking there? What's happening? Where's Khali? So anyways, he brags about beating Randy Orton for a third straight time, which made me
Don't brag about that.
It made me realize: has anyone lost to Jinder Mahal 3 times in a row before
Never.
Randy Orton?
No.
Ever.
I don't think so. Mahal then says he demands to know who his opponent for SummerSlam is, and his name is John Cena.
Abadu.
Oh, it's like someone said this 2 months ago.
Pretty nice pop,
Yeah.
though.
Huh.
Yeah.
Andrew Meltzer. So
Pretty
Cena.
nice pop.
Cena gets in the ring. He congratulates Mahal on his victory, but then challenges him at SummerSlam. Cena starts to leave, but then his brother-in-law comes out and says, "Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Basically.
brother-in-law."
And Cena's like, wait till you get home. I'm going to beat the fucking shit out of you.
Well, he's
Wait.
not really his brother-in-law. His brother-in-law to be.
Well,
He's not married.
yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
fine.
sorry.
Fine. Nikki's brother-in-law.
I want to
It's
straighten
at
you
least
guys out.
Nikki's brother-in-law. But yeah, it's like as soon as we get to the home that we both live in on the Toto Bellas, you know,
Yeah.
you live there, I live there, our wives live there, John Laurinaitis lives there.
Wait. Who's that? Oh, Mr. Bella. Okay.
Yes,
Mr. Bella. People power.
And Michael.
Yeah, so Daniel Bryan says you don't make the matches.
People power.
People power. You don't make the matches, Shane and I do. And then Daniel Bryan tells Cena that he will face Nakamura next week, and whoever wins will face Jinder Mahal for the WWE Championship at SummerSlam.
How bad did you want Cena to be like, oh, Daniel, thank you for peeling your ass off your couch and actually coming to work for a change?
Exactly.
Did you listen to last week's show?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Where Andrew was talking about how, was it Nikki or Brie? They posted a
Nikki.
photo.
Nikki
posted a photo. She's like, oh, watching SmackDown Live with the family. And it's her and Brie
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and
Daniel
Daniel. Like, why aren't you at SmackDown?
Do your job.
Who's pulling the strings?
Who's pulling the strings? Yeah.
That's
Oh,
great.
boy.
Yeah.
So later in the show, Renee Young asks Nakamura for his thoughts on John Cena, and he says, John Cena, you can't see me, so I'll see Jinder at SummerSlam.
Okay.
I am interested in seeing this match.
Yeah, why wasting it on SmackDown? I mean, it's intriguing, but
it's obviously going to be a Nakamura loss, right?
it's got to be.
It's gotta
Which
be.
I think he should, by the way.
You think Nakamura should lose?
I think so. He's been winning everything. He's so big. It's like, no, you're not quite ready for prime time. Now go back and win the U.S. title or something.
Please.
That's what I'm just saying.
Please do
I'm
it.
okay with him losing to Cena.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So then we go backstage, and Owens complains to Shane for making him defend his title in a triple threat match. But then, Shane says all he cares about is making the best show possible for the fans.
Possible.
Owens then tells Shane if he weren't the commissioner, he wouldn't care about him. It seemed like they were kind of hinting at like a match. He was like, well, they were kind of like getting in each other's face. Like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of like thinking maybe they're going to fight at SummerSlam.
Where's this going?
I don't know.
We want to know.
So next up, we have Aiden English and Mike Kanellis versus Ty Dillinger and Sami Zayn. Welcome back to SmackDown, Ty, by the way. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
This actually did not look like a good match on paper, but I actually enjoyed it a lot. It was
Did you
actually
really?
Yeah.
all right.
Sammy and Ty had some good chemistry together as a tag team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they
And the end
should.
was
They're
really-
like one and the same. They were both jobbers on NXT forever.
Yeah, exactly. I thought the end was really cool. Like Ty was in the ring, Sammy did the tag, and like Ty jumped off the rope, like got out of the way, and then Sammy ran in and hit the haluva kick on Kanellis.
Yeah.
So they got the win there. Next up, we have the New Day's Championship celebration. And this was very interesting
Very interesting.
because
Are you listening,
what the hell?
Hunter?
I can't believe
Hunter,
this.
are you
This is
listening?
unbelievable.
Are you listening, Hunter?
Did I say this on the podcast, or was it just?
Hunter.
Or was it just to you when we were watching Battleground?
We had to have said it
I
on the
think
podcast.
we did when we were doing predictions. Didn't I mention that like whenever like if Kofi and Xavier were to turn on Big E, it should be while Big E's backstage doing the intro.
Literally doing
And Big E's
exactly
like,
what just
did
happened.
I say it on the podcast? I think I did, right?
All right, Houston.
Yeah, like don't you dare be sour.
That's exactly what happened.
And that's what happened,
That's
except
exactly
it
what
wasn't
happened.
Kofi and Xavier, but it was the Usos
Yeah.
It's
jumping
not
the New Day.
paranoia.
Yeah,
if
it's
it was
the Usos.
Kofi and Xavier,
right.
we're meeting with the WWE. executive next week.
But seriously, like a few days after I say that, the Usos attack Big E while he's doing the intro backstage. I loved it. It was great.
Yeah, it was good.
My idea worked perfectly. The Usos lay them out, and that's that. So
I just love the fact that we didn't have to see an Usos match.
Exactly.
Thanks, Usos.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, seriously. Another Usos New Day match.
Ugh. Which I guess we're still going to see.
At some point, yeah.
We're still going to see it.
Well, there's...
Probably SummerSlam. We'll get to rumors. I don't know.
So next up, we have the main event, Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles for the United States Championship.
In a hell of a match.
This match was awesome.
It was so good.
And Jericho was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit,
right?
He was unbelievable.
You know, sometimes in this business, you create a match that's going to be really, really good, and then it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
This match should have been for like the WWE title.
It was like Jericho in his athletic prime. Well, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
So I really loved when later in the match Jericho had Owens in the walls of Jericho, and then Styles got in the ring like, I'm gonna break this up, and then he just turns and hits Styles at the code breaker.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yep.
Owens hits Jericho with the pop-up power bomb and goes for the pin, but Y2J kicks out.
Yes.
Kick out and out of a pop-up power bomb. That's a rare thing.
I like that, though.
Yeah.
But Jericho deserves that.
He does, especially on return night. Owens then hits a frog splash off the top rope onto Jericho and goes for the pin. Styles then gets back in the ring and throws Owens out of the ring and then steals the pin to win back the United States Championship.
Yep.
Proving that I guess Jericho's going to get phased out of the U.S. title picture.
Yeah, I think so.
Because he took the pinfall here, and it's going to, the feud with Owens and Styles will continue.
Yeah.
So Styles wins it back. After the match, Owens gets on the mic and complains that this wasn't fair. He demands a one-on-one rematch for next week, and then the show goes off the air. So overall, I thought SmackDown was a pretty good show.
Yeah.
You made the whole show about the return of Jericho, so it was all focused around that.
Right, it
and
started
Owens and
with
Styles.
that.
You created a new feud in Jinder Cena.
Yeah.
You had a great match to cap it off. You only had 4 matches. You didn't kill us with weird, crazy matches.
Right.
A lot of people aren't happy about them burning Nakamura and Cena on an episode of SmackDown.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, because
they're doing it.
Anytime it's two great guys, two big stars, and it's a first-time match, it should be on a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
You should make people pay for it.
Yeah.
That's just smart business right there.
Right.
But what are you going to do? I don't know. It's stupid.
Yep.
Obviously, we're still intrigued by it, but,
There's no, part of me thinks it's just a little weird feeling the way they've been doing storylines lately. Something happens where this match doesn't finish or doesn't happen.
Doesn't happen.
It's almost too big.
It's true.
It really is.
Like Corbin does something. I mean, I expect Corbin to come out and do something.
He cashes
But
in
it's-
and becomes the number one
He
contender.
He cashes into the #1 contendership.
Yeah.
Yeah. But look, obviously, we'd rather have all of them feuding for the WWE title, like we've said many, many times. But this is actually one of the hot potato championships that it's actually working.
Yeah. Normally I don't like that, but this
like
actually kind of works.
Styles has had it twice now. Owens had it 3 times now. This is actually working because it's not predictable like Charlotte and Sasha. Because whenever it was a pay-per-view, you knew Charlotte was going to win.
Whenever
it was Raw, you knew Sasha was going to win.
Yeah.
Well, remember Rock Mankind? I mean, they traded the title like every other week, and it was
Yeah.
it actually worked.
Yeah.
It actually worked pretty well.
An empty arena match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During the Super Bowl.
Yeah, during the halftime show, right?
Yep.
So this is I wouldn't mind if they did this a few more times.
Yeah.
Just make it unpredictable like it's been.
But yeah, good. I'd give SmackDown a B+, and Raw probably like a C+, which is good for Raw.
Yeah. By the way, Styles was like favored, like he was like minus 5,000 for Battleground, and he lost.
Wow.
Really?
So I know we're not at rumors yet, but the rumor was that they changed their mind like last minute. That was also why like the finish was so bad, and they said people that were at Battleground said like Styles looked like he was actually like upset because the match the ending went wrong.
Like they traded, they changed it without him knowing?
No, not
No.
without knowing, just last minute.
It could have even been like an audible in the ring.
I mean, we all watched the match. Something clearly went wrong at the end of that match. You know, something was not right there.
And his shoulder wasn't even pinned. It was
No.
like his shoulder was like this.
And
is
lately
up. This is
they've
sticking
been acknowledging their mistakes, and they didn't acknowledge that this
No,
week,
they
you
didn't,
know?
which was weird.
Like with the Lana. Oh, Lana's shoulder was up, so you have to have another match.
Yeah,
So,
something weird. Something
yeah.
weird, for sure.
But yeah, good show from SmackDown. It's been a long time. It's been a while. It's been a few months since we've had a show this good.
It'd been a minute.
So it's
been
a
a
nice little change of pace there.
Yeah.
So let's give some awards for Monday Night Raw and SmackDown is going live.
All right.
So who'd you have for worst dressed?
I'd Carmella.
Oh, 'cause she had the
Free Ellsworth,
free Ellsworth
shirt.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
She doesn't look good with an Ellsworth on her tits.
No.
Joe,
I had Renee.
Renee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because screw that bitch.
Crazy hair. And I had Bo Dallas, like I talked about earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Best dressed?
Break the walls down.
Okay.
I had Jericho.
With the light up jacket or
Looking fly. I would just kind of take Jericho overall.
He didn't have a
Jericho with
light-up
the scarf.
jacket.
Yeah,
when
I
he
did.
when he had
When he
the
came
match.
out.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He had a light up jacket. He had the scarf when he came out. His hair looked fly. I was all
Yeah.
down with it.
All right.
Looking fly.
Looked great to see him.
Yeah. I had Sasha.
So did I.
Yeah.
Bones it.
Bones it.
Boom.
What do
Worst-
you guys like? Ass?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm not wearing the same t-shirt. I'm not t-shirt butt buddies like you guys. You guys wanna touch
Hey, it's our
t-shirt?
next award. Worst acting, Andrew asks.
Yeah.
Who'd you have?
I had Andrew Pisano.
Yeah.
I had Natalia.
Okay. I had Natalia and Naomi. They tied for me.
Yeah.
It's a tie.
All right.
They
Naomi.
both win. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
So I guess kind
it's
of
a pseudo
sweep
sweep.
Yeah.
Pseudo sweet.
Best acting?
Jericho.
Jericho.
So,
If you say Roman Reigns, you saw what happened last time.
honorable mention to Alexa Bliss's commentary during the women's match.
Uh-huh.
But no, I loved KO. Like the way he reacted to stuff.
Yeah.
The way when the pin
That is
happened,
good.
he came up for the ring and he was like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?" And then he was screaming the way he was screaming at AJ after the match. Loved
Yeah.
it. Loved
That
it.
was good.
Stuff.
Worst comments?
I didn't tarnish the title. I just added a little piece of me to it. No one has ever added a little piece of them to the title.
I also have
Unless
Naomi.
you're Edge or John Cena.
Stone Cold, The Rock.
Yeah.
Stone
The
Cold
Rock,
did it.
The Rock have a custom
Yeah.
title?
Yeah, the Smoking Skull title. Seriously?
No, that's Stone Cold.
Oh, what?
You said The Rock.
Oh.
The Rock did too.
Yeah, the Brahma Bull.
Yeah, he had the Brahma Bull after Stone Cold.
Huh.
But Stone Cold, but that was when it was cool.
Yeah.
The Smoking Skull title, come on, that was
It's like the best.
Plus, he was also anti WWE and anti Vince, so he's like, I threw away your piece of shit title and I made my own title.
Yeah.
I made my own championship. And Vince is like, damn it, you can't do that, damn it. He's like, I just did. Fuck off. So it made sense that he would do that. And it looked cool. It didn't glow in the fucking dark.
Yeah,
it was
it's
like the most badass looking title ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also had Naomi just for her saying, this is the now. Well, if this is the now, then send me to the past.
Please.
Yeah. Joe?
Yeah.
That whole spiel to Natalia. So, like, the nice combination.
Yeah.
This is the women's evolution.
Yeah.
And this is the now.
Evolution.
Oh, God damn.
Best comment?
It's the return of Jericho.
Welcome back, man!
I can't do it. I loved Corey Graves when Braun Strowman was throwing bodies around. He goes, I fucking laughed so loud. He goes, someone call the Pentagon! Like I couldn't control him. Like the Hulk is in the building! Call the Army! Call the Navy! I fucking like spit out my water when he said that.
We're gonna need the National Guard!
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was great. I mean, obviously Jericho was amazing, but I had to put that as my best comment.
Yeah.
So good.
Worst match? I got Enzo and Big Cass.
Enzo
I
and
mean,
Cass.
Now
Yeah.
we can sweep
What's the
it.
point?
Now we can sweep it.
Super slow-mo match?
Enzo and Show right after.
Nakamura versus Corbin.
I had Nia Jax versus Emma.
Yeah, that's the slow
I mean,
Okay. That's
Best-
more of a like
That's
squash.
the slow one.
best match?
U.S. title triple
Of
threat.
course.
Yeah, sweep that.
Sweep it.
Now
Worst,
we're sweeping.
Worst move?
Frog splash roll up.
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And
Makes no sense.
And what did Bailey try to do? Like when Sasha was like on like the first or second rope, Bailey kind of like attempted a stunner as she was getting up.
Yeah.
It was so horrible. Like it was. She was like two inches off the ground and tried to stun her. I was like, wait, what is that?
Yeah.
So yeah, the frog splash roll up just doesn't make any sense.
Best move?
I had AJ's 450 up the top rope.
All right.
I had Finn Balor putting Samson in the apron. He pulls the apron open, Samson falls in there, and he's just going to town. And they're like, I can't get out of here. But that was cool. I've never seen that.
I had the security guard taking the flying out of the ring.
That was my best.
Impressive.
That was my best moment.
Oh, okay.
No.
Of the year.
Yeah.
Worst moment?
Dean leaving Rollins hanging.
Oh, but that's storytelling.
That's storytelling.
I know, but you're like, just bump it. Just give it a little bump.
No, he will. He'll get there.
You gotta give it a little cock tease, you know. You gotta build up to it.
He'll get there. He screwed him over.
I know.
It
takes time
He's
to
healing.
rebuild trust.
He's healing.
That and you drove that chair right through my back and right through my heart.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
Tear.
Yeah.
My worst moment was the Sonic commercial.
Pretzel dogs.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretzel dogs.
I mean, I would love a pretzel dog. Don't get me wrong.
Pretzel dogs.
Hey,
But,
don't get me wrong. I love a good pretzel
I got
dog.
two words.
I'm going to fuck this pretzel dog. Maybe I'll stick it in my ass, big case. Maybe I'll stick it in your case.
If you like the entire
Big
show,
ace.
I got two words for you. Pretzel dog. That's my words.
Yes.
Yeah.
And best moments? The return
Break
of-
the walls
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Jericho.
Yeah.
With his
Sweet.
new rainbow
Yeah.
Jericho sign on the Titantron.
I actually had Owens making the list. It was good to hear someone
You
make
mean
the list.
Styles?
You mean Styles.
Yeah, Styles. Sorry.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The fuck.
I mean,
Did
just
you
Jericho.
watch the show?
Just say Jericho.
Okay, Jericho.
Yeah. That's what I
Sweep
had.
it.
Sweep it.
Yeah.
Sweep it.
Yeah.
All right, that's all for awards. Now we
Yeah.
get to some breaking news. Hey, so remember...
Do we news it before trivia?
Hey, remember the 80s?
Yeah.
Yes, you forgot the format of the show. It's
Yeah. That's
right
right.
here, trivia.
All right.
So, do you remember how, we heard about ESPN doing the 30 for 30 for Ric Flair?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it finally has a release date.
And then I came. That's the part they're gonna cut.
And then Charlotte was born.
So that will be airing on ESPN November 7th.
I can't wait.
Why so long
I know,
still?
like we heard about this in January.
Give it to me. I'll edit the fucking thing.
Seriously.
Yeah.
But definitely still looking forward to that.
We have to get together. Maybe we should
Review it.
Review it and
We
put that
should.
on the thing. That'd be great.
Also, a hashtag Fire Road Dogg was trending after Battleground due to fans being unhappy with the show since Road Dogg's head writer. That's why.
Oh, nice.
Aw.
Of SmackDown. So anyways, I want to bring up the hypocrisy of Road Dogg here. Because Road Dogg responded by blocking a lot of people on Twitter, and in one tweet he said, "Dear haters, I've got two words for you, and they ain't hashtag Fire Road Dogg." Now, if you remember, last year, Road Dogg blocked me on Twitter after he tweeted like a prayer, and then I replied to it, and don't forget to suck it.
Yeah.
He blocked me for saying suck it, and then he tells everyone
To
to suck it.
Please, suck it.
Nice double standard there, Road Dogg.
Yeah.
Nice double standard.
When I pray, it's fine. But
Yeah.
when it's time to say suck it, I can say it.
What the
Not
hell?
you.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Not you.
So what do you guys have for news?
Let's see. All right, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
some fun stuff
that
on
happened?
Instagram. Christian posted a pair of his wrestling boots. He's like, I wonder if these still fit.
That's right.
Randy Orton replies, "For F's sake, I hope so. One more match." And Christian says, "Haha, I wish we had a good match or two, right?" So yeah, Christian can't wrestle for concussion reasons.
Right.
So
They're
even-
both, Edge and Christian are both not allowed to wrestle.
Yes, Edge mainly because of his stupid neck.
His stupid neck.
My stupid neck.
Your stupid neck.
Yeah.
It's a stack of dimes.
is a stack of dimes that he calls a neck.
Yes.
And then I broke that stupid neck.
Think about that stack of dimes.
And we're quoting Edge when he says his stupid neck.
Yes.
Yeah. Or no, we're quoting Christian.
Christian.
Yeah, you because your stupid neck.
You brought up your stupid neck.
Yeah. So yeah, a little fun banter. Also back on Twitter, Roman Reigns and John Cena are tweeting at each other
They're
again.
already hinting at the WrestleMania match.
Yeah. So Roman Reigns says, "Told y'all I'm the big fight. Heard Philly was a little quiet tonight. Better bring their best
What is
when
he,
we
rapping?
return." Yeah, I know. Hashtag Raw. Hashtag My Yard. Hashtag B2R.
Hashtag Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah. So John Cena says, "Pride always comes before the fall. Don't get too far ahead of yourself, young man. But if you want a big fight, careful what you wish for." And Roman says, "Real tough guy on Twitter. If you want it, you know the way to my yard," in all caps.
Does he though? Because they're on different shows. Like, I don't know how to get there.
I feel like
I can't get the Raw.
I feel like the writers tweeted this for, but like,
right, exactly.
Like they didn't tweet any of that.
Probably not.
Yeah,
but
no,
whatever
exactly.
happened with the free agent John Cena? Is he still a free agent?
Yes.
Has he ever been signed? Who signed him?
No, he's working for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This whole time.
He's a
Cena's
free
like,
agent.
I won't even take a paycheck. That's how much I love wrestling.
Yeah.
Basically.
Any other news, or should we move on to rumors?
Rumors?
Rumors.
All right, let's do it.
Rumors.
Zack Ryder to win the Royal Rumble?
Maybe.
Shawn Michaels coming back to join the Bullet Club?
Please, God.
John Cena will finally turn heel?
No chance.
Undertaker will wrestle for 20 more years?
Confirmed.
So Seth and Dean,
Yeah, those two.
you know, they're getting cozy.
Get it on.
Seems like they're gonna have
Yeah.
a little mini Shield reunion.
Yeah.
Become
Sure.
besties again.
Yeah.
All right.
So they're expected to challenge for the Raw Tag Team titles at SummerSlam.
Oh.
Against Sheamus and Cesaro.
Oh.
And you know what?
Let's do it.
Why not?
Oh, you mean Dean Ambrose will be a Grand Slam champion?
I approve of this
Let's do
message.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Also, Bayley is expected to beat Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam.
Oh boy.
And then Sasha's expected to turn heel. I know we've heard that before.
Yeah.
And then finally
Hey,
have
maybe
the
we'll
Bayley...
finally get that like really good match at Survivor Series between them.
Yeah.
Here's
Maybe.
hoping.
Yeah. Also, the Great Khali is expected to stick around until at least SummerSlam.
Please no.
He wasn't even there, though.
Right,
Stick
but
around.
listen to this. And I fact-checked this. He is currently listed as a current superstar on WWE.com.
Was he before
No,
he date? Oh,
no,
he wasn't?
No.
What?
Yeah. He's listed as a current superstar.
Not even like a legend, just a current
He's-
superstar.
he was
not
a-
alumni.
Yeah, he was an alumni. Now he's back to current superstar because he appeared real quick. So,
So I got a hot rumor.
yeah.
A hot opponent for Kevin Owens at SummerSlam.
Shane McMahon.
Did you see this? Did you hear this?
Did you
see
hear about
this?
this? Did you hear
No.
about this?
Yeah, Shane McMahon. That'd be cool. I mean, that'd be amazing.
Versus
That's what I
Owens?
thought when they were like, butting heads on
Yeah.
the backstage segment.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be pretty
see.
good.
Yep. It came up again.
What else we got for rumors?
So rumor going around that Jason Jordan may have a match at SummerSlam
Against Kurt Angle.
fighting The Miz for the IC title.
What? How can they do, like, how far is SummerSlam?
Well, I guess if Seth
soon.
if Seth and Dean are fighting for the tag title.
I guess.
Hold on.
but-
When is SummerSlam? Your birthday?
My
you said.
birthday.
So we've got, is another pay-per-view before then?
No.
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 That's a long gap.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So almost a month, so probably 4
But
weeks.
really, the only reason to make Kurt Angle Jason Jordan's father is to give him a big push. You know?
Really.
So, I mean,
I hope they do it like Rocky 4, Rocky 5,
you're right.
where like he trains him, becomes a champ too fast, then he throws it in his face.
Again, I'd rather have like them become best, like really great father-son relationship, and then you find out the swerve that Jason Jordan made the whole fucking thing up. He planted the semen, he did all that stuff. and he turns on Kurt Angle. Like, that'd be
It
great.
was my semen all along, Austin.
Like,
They
that'd
show him
be-
in the Raw locker room, like picking like tissues like out of the garbage can.
Oh, there's Kurt.
I could tell because he uses Olympic flag or American flag tissue.
Jesus. So any other rumors other than Jason Jordan planted the semen?
Picking semen napkins out of trash cans?
Nope.
Nope.
That's where it ends.
That's all I got.
All right, well then, Joe, how about some trivia?
All right.
Top that!
Can't. All
And
right.
you can't follow that.
And you can't fuck that up. So,
You say that.
who debuted? John Cena had a open challenge for the was it the U.S. title?
Uh-huh.
And someone came out in
Telling me?
2015
Uh-huh.
and challenged him.
The first
Okay.
one?
NXT champion. Who was that?
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens. Did
They
you
didn't-
know?
But they didn't fight, though.
No. But did you know somebody else debuted in 2004 and challenged John Cena on his debut for the U.S. title and defeated him?
Carlito.
How do you guys know that?
It's a known fact.
All right.
I spit in
I
the
thought that was
face
hard.
of people
That
who
was-
don't know that Carlito
Well, that
beat
was-
John
yeah,
Cena's
that was-
debut.
That was how they pushed Carlito by giving him such a huge debut and a
Yeah.
huge win.
I loved Carlito. I don't
Yeah.
know why they don't bring him back. They bring everybody else back.
He was great.
I'd rather
and
him
low.
come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather him come back than Shelton Benjamin that everyone's jonesing for.
I like both of them, I guess, but yeah.
All right. Well, good job, guys. Sorry
Thanks.
that's so easy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Let's
That was a good
see. I have a request here.
Ooh, a
To do
request.
To take your clothes off?
Yep.
Yep.
Do it.
Well, here, I have a couple of
Oh, here, I got it,
five-star
I got it,
reviews.
I got it.
Oh, Jesus.
So Chris McAllister. It looks like
yeah.
McAllister.
Okay.
He asked if I could give him a shout out on this week's podcast. So here it is. Here's your shout out.
Oh my God. Hashtag push.
Hashtag,
fuck, dude?
hashtag, you're welcome, Chris.
Is he a Patreon donor? Because
I don't
that's
know.
now part of our Patreon. To get a shout out, you have to.
Oh, it is.
You have to give at least $5.
So I'll be sending him a bill.
Oh.
No, I'm, try to be nice.
Hopefully our pancakes will be coming in the mail.
What is happening?
All right, so let me read a couple of 5-star reviews. This first one is from Alex Ho, and he says, I'll tell you the real conspiracy. It's how What's Wrong with Wrestling isn't the #1 on the podcast charts. Andrew Dro and the rest of the guys keep the laughs coming and never disappoint. I guess he forgot Eric's name.
And by rest of the guys, he means Eric.
Easily the funniest. Easily the funniest 2 hours I look forward to every week. The podcast makes working in a sub-zero freezer, shipping products for Starbucks a little less grueling. Thanks for the entertainment and keep up the good work, guys. P.S. I found the podcast from listening to Andrew's Stone Cold impression on the Edge and Christian pod of
Hey, all right,
Nice.
Andrew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And Chris Ruffner gave us a 5-star review on Facebook saying, best podcast out there. I'm a longtime fan. I look forward to every episode. My favorite aspect of the podcast is their interactions with the fans, especially on Twitter. The guys are extremely funny, and I constantly find myself laughing out loud while listening to the show.
Good.
Good. So, yeah. All right, now we go to some fan questions here.
All right.
This is from Ron Johnson. Do you think that the time continuum was forever altered by the mistake pin in the Owens-AJ Styles match at Battleground, and now we're in an alternate universe? Holy shit.
Wow.
Damn.
That pin was
Jesus.
so botched that we're now in an alternate universe.
That
Damn.
seems about right.
I say sweep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweep it.
Sweep it.
Clark Kent, Pushfire Barry, Lance Storm, Sami Zayn, and Shelton Benjamin.
Weird 3.
Yeah.
I'd probably push Lance Storm,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Barry Zane, and Fire Benjamin.
All right.
Oh, I would push Benjamin.
All right.
And
I was
Fire
never
Zane?
a big fan of Lance Storm because he never had a personality in the ring. But if you follow Lance Storm on Twitter, he's very entertaining.
Yeah.
Like his comments on when he's watching Raw are
Like
great.
even the thing about like, oh, a rap battle ended in a DQ.
Yeah, a rap battle even ended in a DQ. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Psycho Sid was on Twitter for a while, and his account got suspended. So I don't know what he did.
What the hell did he do?
I don't know. But that was like a few months ago. But I miss Psycho Sid on Twitter when he live tweeted Raw. That was fun.
Yeah.
Fisticuffs. After the Battleground pay-per-view, did you just want to take a break from watching wrestling? Yes, I really did.
I mean, I kind of need a break now.
Yeah.
Like a long
break.
break.
You know, we have to do the podcast, so we have to watch it. But I'm glad I watched SmackDown at least this week, you know?
Yeah.
Because the return of Jericho. Justin Grubb, do you think Jericho gets in the title picture this year?
Ooh.
Like the main
I really
title.
hope so.
No.
I want him to have one last run.
Yeah, I'd say no.
Yeah.
He probably should have one last run with.
I mean, you can't even get in the title picture. The guys on the show can't even get in the title picture.
Yeah.
So I don't see it happening. Just to answer the question.
What are he's gonna feud with next on SmackDown? Probably fucking Corbin or some bullshit.
Probably.
Yep.
Ashley, could Graves be working with Jordan to scam Angle in an attempt to further Jordan's career? Could we get a heel Jordan and a sad Kurt? I'm all for that.
Yeah,
Again,
of course,
just like we said, I'm all
because
for
it's
that.
interesting. Why wouldn't they do it?
Maybe Corey Graves planted the semen. Maybe that was it. Maybe they both collected it from Kurt.
Why wouldn't they do it?
Maybe Corey Graves in a wig said, I'm Lita, and Kurt thought he was Lita because they have the same tattoos, you know?
Same exact.
So maybe Corey Graves
Down
in
to
a
the
wig
vagina.
probably
Could've
looks
been.
just like Lita. And he blew Kurt. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Crowd Johnson is
Pretty sure that's what happened.
Is the way he says the word Punjabi the only interesting thing about Jinder Mahal?
Yes. I'll go with yes.
Yeah. I agree. McLevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, how stupid is Vince for not seeing that reuniting Roman with the Shield could actually get him over like he wants?
Yeah, I don't think he thinks he has to.
Right.
You know?
And
he's already exactly who I want him to be.
And even if, whenever the Shield do get back together, it's not going to be like how they were in the beginning because they're all just way too big now. And it'd be stupid if Seth and Dean put on the fucking bulletproof jackets because Roman never took
that
his
wouldn't
off.
make sense.
Roman never took his off. So,
Yeah.
I don't think that has anything to do with the Shield anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I think they would just be themselves just in the Shield.
And maybe come out with at least hit the music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although it's not as special when Roman Reigns comes out to the fucking music every week.
Yeah.
And because like that's the whole thing. It's like, you know, when DX finally gets back together, it's
We
like, oh
hate
my
it
god,
now.
it's a few years since DX
You
since
know,
we heard the DX song.
I would
the only thing that would get the pop is the, Sierra Hotel, India Echo, Lima Delta, Shield, and then
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they'd have to do that.
And then Rollins music.
Right. Yeah. Flat Daniel, who has more singles success, Chad Gable, Jason Jordan, or Big Cass? Well, if you haven't noticed yet that Vince loves big guys.
Yeah, I would have to say Big Cass for sure.
Yeah, probably
Absolutely,
Big Cass, followed by Jason Jordan, then Chad Gable.
Yeah. JDX, do you like that Cena is now kind of breaking the fourth wall, like when he said Super Cena and play the trumpets, or is it kind of a cop-out? I liked when he said play the trumpets. I thought that was cool.
I thought Super Cena was funny.
I guess. He
everyone
said it
gives him
before.
I
He has
know,
said
but-
Super Cena before, yeah.
Well, like, you're going to get Super Cena, which means I never lose.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. I did
Yeah,
like to play
I agree. I like it.
to play the trumpets, though, for sure.
Play the trumpets.
Yeah. Cody Edwards, what cartoon or live action show would you want WWE to do a show with next, like the Jetsons movie?
South Park.
Yeah, exactly.
100%.
I think, haven't they before?
Well, no, WWE
No.
wasn't a part of it.
Oh.
South
Yeah.
Park just made a show, like an episode about WWE, where it was
Okay,
Cena was like, I slept with Edge's girlfriend last night.
Yeah.
Cena slept with Edge's girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know, the rednecks. Like,
And then you had the oddities
real.
come out with the Cartman doll, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, man. El Juano, who would turn heel first, Ambrose, Gable, or Ryder? I mean, it seems like Gable might be turning
Gable.
heel anyway.
Who?
right?
Gable.
Yeah.
Who should? Fucking Ryder. Give him a push as a friggin' heel.
Can't
Yeah,
say that
absolutely.
enough.
Come on!
They're not even on the show.
Not even on the show.
But and then
There's so many guys that weren't on the show this
and
week. by the way.
Fashion Files weren't even on the
No
show.
Fashion
Files.
Files.
It's like,
No
hey, we
Sheamus
can
and
give you
Cesaro.
one
Aren't they
good
champs or
thing
something?
on we can give you one good thing on SmackDown. You can either have Return of Jericho or you can have Fashion Files. Not getting both,
Yeah. I mean, I'll take the Return of Jericho, obviously, but
obviously.
I mean, you don't even need the Fashion Files. Usually you need the Fashion Files to make the show somewhat interesting somewhere.
right.
They didn't need it this time because the show was good.
when you focus the show on just one storyline, when you know what I mean? We said it before, beginning, middle, and end, and that's what the U.S. title picture did on SmackDown this week.
yeah, exactly.
Yassa. Yassa.
Perks of being Leslie. Are you guys planning on doing a recap for the Mae Young Classic tournament? I think Josh and I will probably cover that on NXT.
All right.
Because
who won it?
Well, no, it's not over yet.
It's not over.
It hasn't even aired yet.
Hasn't started.
Oh, but
yet.
they've
They
done
filmed
matches.
some of it.
Yeah.
They filmed some of it.
Yeah. But it's not airing.
I mean,
anybody we know and anybody
that
we know?
could be like one of our specials. We could give like a whole recap of the tournament.
Maybe.
They have to do a women's Royal Rumble this year. I'm pretty sure they are. If I had to bet yes or no, I would bet $50
Again,
on
they
yes.
had a good one on NXT. They had a good battle royal.
But
on
like
NXT,
a lot
so
of the
That's
girls,
not a Royal Rumble.
a lot
No,
of
I
the
know,
girls
but
can't go
similar
over the
concept.
top rope.
Bullshit.
Huh?
Bullshit.
No, they did it on NXT.
I think
They
they
did
can.
it on NXT.
And they
Name a
went
girl
over the
that
top
can't go over
rope?
the top rope.
Yes.
Name one.
Alexa Bliss.
Yes, she can.
What are you talking about? Someone can lift her up and throw her over if they had
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
It's just
Nia
a bump.
Jax can do that.
Without making it look like overly worked.
No,
Like
she
seriously,
lifts
a
her up.
lot of them like
They literally eliminate the Big Show
Hey.
every year, and there's no reason why they should be able to eliminate the
Right.
Big Show.
I'm
Big Show
talking
should
about
win
like
every year.
height wise.
I don't know. I think it'd be fine.
Okay.
it'd
I
be
mean,
fine.
they could go
Has she never gone to the top rope?
over the top rope. Like someone just runs and throws her out over the top rope.
Nia Jax can just pick her up and throw her out.
So Nia Jax is winning because she's just gonna pick everyone up. And
Yep, Nia Jax is winning, Eric. Jesus.
She's a gymnastics she's a gymnast.
Yes, she'll be
She
fine.
can probably
Eric.
flip out of the motherfucker.
Okay, all right.
And plus, I'm saying they did a women's battle royal on NXT, and it was over the top.
And,
All right.
And it was like 20 women, and they
and it
all
was
went
Nia
over the
Jax.
top rope.
And Nia
All right.
Jax won.
Nia Jax was not in it, but they all went over the top rope, and some of them were short.
So that ugly
Okay.
one that Josh likes won? Is that who won?
No, that was the one that ended in basically a no finish because
right,
Asuka
right.
came out and beat.
Everybody up.
She beat up Ember Moon, Ruby Riott, and Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross,
The Ember took one of the best bumps ever, like that security guard. She just threw Emma, and Emma just went flying out of the ring and just landed on her fucking face. It was amazing. Like, it was really good. So, yeah.
Damn.
Let's see. What do we got next? Mark World Order. Would you be down with a Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger tag team? Again, I liked that match. I thought they were good together.
Yeah,
so
they
I
have good
would.
chemistry. It's just that I don't
Chemistry.
chemistry. They have good
Good
chemistry.
chemistry. Andrew and
I
I've had
don't
good
see who
chemistry
they would
for-
feud with as a tag team.
Well, there's
Maybe they're the ones who beat up the fashion.
You'd have to yeah, right.
I'd love
You'd
that.
have to make some other tag teams for them to feud with.
Basically.
Jason Deerham, does Vince love these illegitimate sung angles because it actually mirrors his life not meeting his dad until he was a teenager? Too real, man.
Damn.
Wow.
Maybe.
Damn.
Remember when he did that whole thing and he would go, "Who is my bastard son?" He would say like bastard in the worst way possible.
really was.
Tell me who my bastard son is. I want my bastard.
Why is it that in this PC world that we live in,
Yeah.
you can still make fun of midgets? They're up for grabs.
You just can't say the word
Because they found
midget
out
now.
that it was Hornswoggle, and Triple H was like, "Ah, you had a retard for a son." Like, no, he's a human being. Like, he's just a guy. You know what I mean?
Well, that was a few years before.
It's not like he's the runt. He's just a little person.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the PG era.
I know. Crazy.
Well, no, we were talking about this a few days ago. I was telling Joe, I
for
was like,
Greg.
amazing how Sean's like,
I don't want to do Suck It anymore because I'm a Christian. But hey, let's do this segment where we make fun of a midget.
Yeah.
And like we go to little people's court, like.
Yeah. He's basically, I'm not going to say it, but oh, you can say it. Suck
me.
it. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for
And
thanks
then
for saving my soul.
I remember that little people's court. He's like, they're freaking me out, man. I don't want to make eye contact.
Hey, Hunter, I don't really want to do the DX thing. I'm a Christian now. Hey, Sean, you could double your pay. Suck it!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to come back, didn't he have to super kick a little girl?
yes.
Yeah. Just to come back.
That was so great.
Super kick the
Because
little
he was
girl.
working in a restaurant.
He was a cook in a restaurant or something. Fry
Fucking
cook.
super kick the girl. That was when I think I tweeted that at like the WWE Subway Twitter account, that does all those Subway tweets. And
Yeah.
I said or it was like when you insult these Subway sandwich artists.
Oh,
yeah.
It's Sean super kicking that girl.
Yep.
Marcus Muniz, according to Talk is Jericho, it's been 10 years since Benoit's death. Because, Jericho's doing like an episode on Benoit.
Yeah.
What are your best moments from his wrestling career? Also, push Eric. So, I think we're both going to forward that question to Eric because, I was never a big Chris Benoit fan.
Me neither.
My favorite Chris Benoit match was when he fought Kurt Angle for the WWE title. I think it was like Royal Rumble 2002, 2003. My best moment, though, was that when he won the title by making Triple H tap at WrestleMania.
Such shit. I hated that so much.
What?
I hated it.
Shawn should have won.
Shawn should have won.
Everyone knew Chris Benoit was winning that match.
Oh, yeah.
That was back. You know, that was back when the Royal Rumble winner would main event WrestleMania and win.
Yeah. I mean, going into it, I'm like, okay, it's a triple threat. Like, Shawn's going to, like, super kick Triple H, and then Chris Benoit will throw him out of the ring and then pin him. No, like, he made Triple H tap.
Yeah.
Which is not something Triple H
And
has
Triple
done
H,
a lot.
like, really sold to, like, he was really hurting him. Remember? He was like trying to tell the ref, like, I can't breathe. Okay, fine, I'll tap.
Yeah.
You know, Max Landis made this, like, big comparison about how that was so similar to Daniel Bryan making Triple H, or making Batista tap at WrestleMania, because it was the same finisher, you know?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, so, but, something like that. But yeah, like, it was Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit did it when he put Triple H in, and Triple H tried to roll out of it, but he couldn't. But then when he fought Daniel Bryan, he was able to roll out of it or something like that. It was something like that.
Triple H did roll through it, but Benoit rolled it
Kept
right
it
back in.
Yeah.
That was
My favorite moments with Benoit was when he was part of the Four Horsemen. The little times I watched WCW,
The new
especially when they put them back together and competed against NWO.
Yeah, and again, best of 7 matches usually aren't good, like Sheamus and Cesaro. But that was actually probably the most I was ever interested in Benoit, was when he did the best of 7 with Booker T.
Yeah,
those were good.
He's
matches.
a big best of 5, best of 7 guy.
Yeah.
He did it with Cena for the U.S. title later on. You know.
Let's
Carlito dropped
see. Michael Benston, with all due respect to the Miz stable, wouldn't them be as opponents be a waste of a Shield reunion? I don't think so, because whoever the Shield, if the Shield ever has a match against anyone, you know they're gonna win. You know what I mean?
Let's not forget that the Shield had a WrestleMania match against Randy Orton, Kane, and the Big Show.
They did?
WrestleMania 29? It was Orton, Big Show. Maybe I'm mistaken.
They did the. What about the? It was at 30 when they fought Kane and the New Age Outlaws, and they beat them in like 3 minutes.
Is that what you're thinking of?
No. They had
the
another
year before that.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, well that's fine. I'll believe you.
Yeah.
You know, so no, I don't think that would be a waste. It'd be fine. Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel deserve to be where they are.
Yeah.
You know, we've been waiting for that for a long time. So.
Yep.
And then finally, Ran the Man. Let's see. I wanted to ask.
It was Sheamus, Big Show, and Orton versus the Shield.
Oh, and that's when they were all good guys revolting against the Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Ran the Man says, "What do you guys think about the Miz? He may not be the most gifted with in-ring ability. He actually lately has been really good in the ring. There's really not much wrong with the Miz right now.
No.
I mean, he's as good as he's ever been. You know, this is the best the Miz has ever been, I think.
This would be like the prime time to elevate him.
Yeah.
But his presence makes up for it, and he keeps getting better, and Bo and Kurt mean something. Bo and Kurt, I think he meant Bo and, Curtis Axel.
Yeah.
Means something again. What are your thoughts, and where can the Miz go with this momentum? I mean, I don't think he's going to ever get back to the main title picture, especially on Raw, where it's the Universal title, and that's, Lesnar, Orton.
Yeah.
I mean, Orton, Roman, like that. So,
yep.
But no, he's good where he's at. He's doing a good job.
Yeah.
I mean, what else can you expect?
CC?
Yeah. All right, that's all.
Did you get
questions.
the one off the messenger from Craig?
No.
Okay.
What is it?
All right. Let's see.
You have it?
Yeah. Which state? This is pretty funny. Which stable would you rather be in? A, hashtag twerk team with Nia Jax. B, the welcoming committee.
Nope.
Or C, Titus Worldwide.
I'll take the twerk committee because at least Lana's on that one.
That's true.
Like Nia Jax is there, but Lana is there too. I'll take Lana. I'll just look at Lana's ass.
Yeah.
Sure.
And he also wants to know if did any of you get the new Crash Bandicoot remake? And if so, which game is your favorite? If not, give Andrew the following F, Mary, BJ, Natalia, Tamina, and Ruby Riot.
No.
Just no.
No. If I had to pick one of them, I'd pick Ruby Riot just because at least she has a skinny bit. She's thin. But
Agreed.
yeah, no.
All right. Well, thank you, Craig.
Pass.
Pass.
Bobby Gonzalez, is it me or did Tamina steal Blade's outfit? She's just all in black with
That's
a leather
true.
jacket.
Oh my God.
She even like wrestles in that fucking leather jacket, I think. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Anyways, yeah. So that's all we got, right?
Yep.
No pay-per-view predictions this
Nope,
week.
Nothing else in
You got
here.
a while. You get to hold on to that title for just a little bit longer.
A few more weeks.
Because as soon as it's a big pay-per-view,
You lose
drop it.
To me.
To me.
To me.
I mean, yeah. I drop it 4 times a year. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. But until then, make sure you subscribe to our podcast on iTunes. Give us a 5-star review. If you don't have an iPhone, you can listen to us on the Podbean app or Google Play or, you know, some other podcast apps.
Everyone tell one friend. I'm
You
back
find
on
them.
that right now. Download it for them.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
You can watch the show at youtube.com/What's Wrong With Wrestling. Check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com.
Yeah.
Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. And Instagram at Wrong Wrestling.
Yep.
You can also follow me on Twitter at Andrew Pisano. Joe is at Joe Pisano on Twitter and Pisano24 on, or no, I think it's Pisano24 on Twitter, right? And then at Joe Pisano on Instagram.
At Joe Pisano on Instagram.
Yeah.
I have no idea what my Twitter handle is.
By the way, Joe has promised for a month now that he's going to be tweeting more often.
And has not tweeted
since then, he
since.
has not tweeted more often.
Yeah. So about like
I'm going to tweet right now.
about the thing where he said, "Hey,
Tweeting
download
during
it
the
on
show,
phone.
fuck you.
Download the
I can't hear you.
podcast on your phone.
Yeah.
Hey, pay
Yeah.
attention to me."
Yes, sir.
So
Listen
I
to
was
me.
I was
For
at
the
a
first
bar the other night, and a guy saw my my Stone Cold shirt,
Yeah.
and he walks up and he's like, "Hey, you think you can just walk into the SmackDown hotel and, you know, with that garbage shirt on?" I'm like, oh, cool, you're a wrestling fan. Yeah, awesome. What's your name? He's like, "Oh, my name's Chris." I'm like, "It doesn't matter what your name is."
Did you really?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So
He totally fell for it. That's
Did he
great.
come?
He did a little.
Go.
Yep. So anyway, so if you have an iPhone and you go into podcasts, there's a little like share button right here,
Yeah.
and I airdropped the podcast to him.
Oh,
What?
nice.
What?
Yeah.
Smarty
So
pants.
I was like, "Hey, check it out."
We're always, Andrew and I
Because
like
I'm
to
always
flip.
running out of our
go to
business
the, no,
cards.
wait. No, it's got to be this.
And then we
an
just
app
grab
on
their
here.
phone.
There's an app on here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You don't have apps. Yeah, you don't have apps.
Yeah, like I just grabbed Cesaro's
Cesaro guy.
phone for him and just put it on there. I was like, "You should check out our podcast. Oh, give me your phone." Yeah.
Yeah. You're subscribed. Oh, you left a 5-star review. Oh, you're a Patreon.
Oh, it's your credit card. Oh, good. Yeah, $25 a month. Great. Good for you.
Kobe.
Also, you can follow Eric at Eric What's Wrong on Twitter.
Yes.
You know, in case you didn't see that WWE YouTube video, because WWE loves Eric What's Wrong so much.
They do. They fucking love me.
And he's at ES4 Awesome on Instagram.
Yep.
And you can also head to ProWrestlingTees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling to buy one of our t-shirts.
One of our 3 t-shirts.
Only $19.99.
Yeah.
And-
Hey, did you see Pro Wrestling Tees is going to have
A store in Chicago.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to have our shirt there.
What's wrong
Probably
wrestling? What's our Twitter handle?
At Wrong Wrestling?
Wrong wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
Jesus.
I've only said it, every fucking show for 2 years.
Yeah. Only.
You dick!
It's not coming up.
You cold
Oh, it's not coming up.
fish!
Oh, I guess I blocked you on Twitter.
Damn it, Andrew. Because you're
Also-
like, he's never going to find out.
Nope.
You can also become a patron of our show at
Hell
patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. $1 gets you access to show notes. We'll thank you at the beginning of the show like we do every week. $5 a month gets you access to all of our pay-per-view recaps, which are now exclusive to YouTube. You also get our special recaps that we're going to be doing once a month, like
That's right.
the movie recaps. I think the next one we're going to do is Countdown, I think. I really want to do that one.
That
with
one's-
Dolph
yeah.
Ziggler and
Yeah.
Rusev with the
That
gun
looks
on him.
amazing.
We're going to do that one for August. And $10, I already forgot what it gets you now. $10 gets your name on the credits of the video permanently, and it gets you a couple other stuff. But just look it up. It gets you a lot of stuff.
Cool shit.
There's also a reward that we'll send you, a voicemail or send you or call you as Stone Cold or Drunk Flair, Jesse the Mind,
Yeah.
Morrow. whoever you want. Whoever you want. Yeah.
Yep.
You don't want the real Marvin calling you.
There's even a reward if you're a true big baller.
Yeah.
Where you could we could call you up and maybe you could do awards with us one time.
That's the big one.
That's the big one.
That's
For $100 directly to Joe, I'll be your best friend.
It's $50 on Patreon.
I'll be your best friend for $100 to Joe.
Yeah.
Right to Joe.
I mean, you could do that.
I'll share it. Oh, someone liked my tweet.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Is that, yeah.
I said, hey everyone, here's a tweet, and I copied you guys.
Oh, here you go. So yeah, Jobber is $1 a month. You get access to the show notes that I type out every week.
It's really mean.
Personal thank you,
Jobber.
Yeah. Well,
you should have broke it down into wrestlers.
So I kind of did.
Kurt Hawkins.
Yeah,
well, no,
did.
I did though. See, it's Jobber, but it's Ellsworth.
Okay, well, yeah.
So you get the show notes, a thank you at the intro to the show. $5 a month is a low carder, so you're Titus O'Neil, so
Nice.
You get all the pay-per-view recaps, and the movie recaps, the special ones, as well as everything from the Jobber status.
Yep.
Mid-carder's $10 a month, which means that will follow you on Twitter. Your name will be in the opening credits of the show, and you also get everything from the $5 and $1. Main Eventer will send you a recorded message. That's $25 a month. We'll send you a recorded message as ourselves or Stone Cold, whoever you want. We'll do it. That's one message per month. You get everything else as well. Legend, you get everything as well as you get to have a guest spot on the show and do awards with us. So
a legend.
We've had a lot of requests of people wanting to come on the show, so there you go. That's an easy way to narrow it down.
How you do it.
Whoever wants to spend the money, you get to be on the show.
Let's go.
So let's do it. Yep.
Let's do it.
All right, guys.
We'll see you next week.
Yep.
All right.
Later.
Skater.